Oh, it sounded lovely this morning. Big Jim, good morning. How you doing? And Wolves, how you doing, buddy? What the frick's doing that this morning? Mate, I'm good, mate. I'm just trying to pick one of my games, and for some reason, something is interfering. It's not my controller. Oh, that could have been it. Could have been the stick drift on my look stick on my farm stick. Because it's stopped now. I've wiggled it. There we go. Alright, we're just loading in now. So hopefully we'll be up and running in a second. Thank you very much for your patience this morning. On last 2 gig of data as a truck driver, taking the internet out on Friday morning. Nice. You know what you need then, Woos? You need an unlimited package, don't you, mate? Yo, yo, over there as well, on the red side. Do it. Wow. Nearly loaded. Right, where were we? Wow, 70 String Street. GG's, dude, GG's. Camera's not on this morning at the moment because I'm just finishing me breakfast. Let's slow that down a minute while we show you where we are, where we're at. So here's where we're at. We're middle of April. As you can see, we've enjoyed the breakfast. It's only toast, mate, but hey, we've just turned this food around, and these foods around because I like green. This one's like a month ahead. This one's probably going to be done next month. And then as soon as I've done it, I'm going to leave it, knock the fence down until these 2 are ready. And then we're going to knock the fence down there and make these 3 foods into one. And then when this food's done, we're going to do the same and wait for this food and knock the fence down and make these 3 foods into one. Also, in I think it's August, I can get rid of these again. That's when we bought them. Won't tell me on there. Would it tell me in here? I don't think it'll tell me in here because it's not a vehicle. No, it won't tell me now because it's not a vehicle. I think it's April. August. We can get rid of them. We bought too many, basically. And what I'm going to do is sell them again and put vehicle sheds over there. So let me show you what I'm thinking before we start doing any farming. So if we visit, we bought too many. Basically, we put 4 down. We don't need 4. And I don't think we'll ever need 4. 2 at the most. So I'm going to get rid of this shed and this pond and this pond. And we'll only need, say, this pond and this pond. And in that way, I can put sheds all the way along the back and maybe sheds in the middle. Because we need space. We need space. I've still got a lot of vehicles to buy. I mean, if we look at the vehicle buying program, we have, just off the top of my head, we've got a sprayer to buy. The rest we got. We've got, we don't need a forage wagon per se. We don't need that. We've got that. We've got that. We've got that. We've got balers. We need a square bow pickup because we haven't got one. So we need square bow transport just in case. We need a beet harvester. We need a vegetable harvester, spinach harvester, green bean, pea harvester. Rice, no. We need a cotton harvester. Sugar cane harvester, maybe. We don't need wood, or unless we choose to do some wood. But that's it. So like 6 harvesters we got to buy, which is like, I don't know, just over 3 million, maybe. So let's get back in. Just want to check, see if we got any pallets while we're over here. No, okay. What are we in? That'll do. Okay, so let's pick a job and get on with it. So let's get camera on. Hi. Morning, how we doing? Bell wrapping for $3,000. Yeah, that'll do. That's up to the dairy, but that'll do. $3,000, and while we're out and about, we just want to do that one as well. There's $4,000. Wow, that steering is really fucking light. Ooh, Moser. Oh, that's why. It's not racing one. Oh, it's better. What do you want? No, no more. Go away. Now, what we're doing everything in cab, but I do like to do the occasional bits and bobs in cab, these stuff like driving up the roads and stuff. I swap in and out, in and out, in and out. We've also got the bunker working. We put that up the other week. We did our grass fields, put it in the bunker instead of doing bells. Which means we've got to buy a sucky feeder wagon. I mean, we don't got to, but it's easier to use the bunker with that configuration, if you know what I mean. Why is that one like that? Hold the line, cool. Hold the line. Ah, there we go. That's better. Ah, we're working, so time up. There we go. So this, if it gets accepted, this should be out pretty soon on Mod Hub. If it was accepted first time of asking, of course, it should be out pretty soon on Mod Hub. Another really good UK-based map from Cavalier Roy. And this will be his fourth. As already he's done Riverview, Maypo, Tullard, and this one. And possibly there may be 2 more coming. One for definite. This the fifth one. You know, the other one may or may not come, depending if you can figure out how to do a 4 times map with less buyable things on it, because that's the restriction of it. You're only allowed so many buyable slots on it on any map. Where you going, man? Come on, where you going? The UPS man with your indicator on. Wow, wrong indicator for the turn. Okay, so I think you get to this field by going through the farm. This is going to be a bit of trial and error to get into, so I think you get there by going through the farm. And I'm hoping there's a laneway just so we get into the farm here. Hoping there's a laneway off to the left. Here. Yeah, boy. Down in the simulation, how you doing, mate? We found it. We found it. We found it right. Out of view. So that building just off of the field, that's the dairy where we take the buffalo milk. You can only get there by road though. I think we can get this in a couple of lines. If we go up this diagonal line here, and then we come back on that bend, these sort of 3, and then we go back up 2. Not bad, mate. Not bad. Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. As always, guys, on you guys over on Twitch, no Minute Online Gaming this morning. It's his day off, Sunday. So he chills out and figures some shit out and tries to fix some stuff if it's broken and comes up with new ideas that, you know, may or may not work with his system. I know what I did see the other day. I saw Miss Linda Racing messing about with the full Lumiere setup. So that might be interesting next time she goes freaking live. I think the next time she'll be going live, if she feels up to streaming it, will be Tuesday for the Tuesday Beginners League of iRacing in either the Mazda or the GR86. Forget what track it's around this week. I don't really look that far ahead, to be fair. Because normally, like on the Tuesday, I try and do my weeklies. So the things that I try and be in every single week, I try and choose a few disciplines that will get me some pennies back by the end of the season. Which is basically anything that you have to pay for content for. You can get money back for completing a season's 8 out of 8 races. And that's what I try and do. I want to try different stuff. In the sports car leagues. But I don't want to spend too much every season to get cars and tracks. So I'll pick like the least case force resistance of getting 8 out of 8. Right, so that'd be one field. And 12 will be down at the shop somewhere, I would have thought. Yeah, it is. It's down. Oh, it's down opposite. It's down outside the supermarket. But we got to get to it right opposite the bridge. Hey, move out the way. There we go. During the league race of Sorry to Go Faster, my wheel came loose on my wheel stand. That's a bit of a nightmare. Never done that before. If it does that again, what I'm going to have to do probably is put it back on the actual wheel stand and on the clampy wheel stand that they supply, because it's never moved off of there. And connected to the wheel stand that way. I mean, they'll be good. There'll be like an advantage and disadvantage with that. One advantage is that the wheel stand will be flat, so I could probably move the Stream Deck forward a little bit and put my mouse on the one at the other corner. So that's an advantage of it, so I won't have to lean forward so much. Disadvantage of it is that it may not be as solid as put the boats in on the wheel stand. I suppose what I should do really is make 2 more hoes, because the hoe patterns don't exactly mark up with the R5 on my wheel stand. So really I should make 2 more hoes. I should power up my reel and make 2 more hoes. At least then it'll have 4 boats holding it in instead of just 2. It's only a 5, guys. You know, it's a direct drive, but it's not so powerful. That's both of those contracts done. So let's take them in, and we'll find something else to do. We've got some cultivating to do. I don't do deadwood, because deadwood on Traveller Roy's maps is like splitting your own throat. Only because about the amount of trees. If I go in here, there'll be a good. In this circle's like maybe 20,000 trees. No, that's not fun. Roy's already said to himself that a lot of people avoid doing the deadwood because of how dense his forest is. And he's a little bit regrets putting so many trees in. We're on the way back to the farm. This is live, guys, so those who do have the map, which is just one underscore choir and Kev 2584, yeah, welcome to come in if you're up and about. If anybody else wants to come on and give me a hand, make sure you DM me through the Discord, and we can discuss the permissions to come on, because there's certain things you have to adhere to because it's not live yet. And we'll put your name forward to Cavalier, and yeah, hopefully he'll say yeah. And then next time we're on the farm, you can come on. Now, I didn't go on the community farm this morning because I know Tab's thinking about changing the community farm, which is the Montana map ×4, to Saxingham ×4 when Saxingham ×4 comes out. So I didn't know how, I don't know how close Saxingham ×4 is, but I can say this: if it's anywhere near close, is there any point in doing anything on the community farm? That is at the moment. My eyes, probably not. You know, putting time, effort, and stuff on a farm that may not be here for like a month, or only a month. Is my turn in? Oh, like I got some in my eye this morning. Like an eyeball, I know. There we go. Right, next job. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What's that? Got some sewing. Got some stone picking. Could do with doing some of that, but it's too small of a field. I mean, we could probably go up, do it, come back, and still be freaking... Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. It's only a quick job. 175 going by 218. And it needs washing when we get back, because we haven't washed this for a little bit. So this will make lime, guys. That's why we take the stone contracts. This will make lime. So we go up, do the stone contract, and bring the stones back for us, and then we put it in our farm productions, and that makes lime. I'm not too worried about the money. Not too worried about it at all. I mean, I know start of April we get about 100,000 back, or you know, maybe 120,000, depending on how much buffalo milk they produce. At the pallets, it's like 80,000, almost guaranteed every single month. Yeah, so I get about 80 grand out of just pallets every single month. So yeah, it's a thing. So whether I get over 100,000 is all dependent on how much buffalo milk they give me a month. I've got enough slurry now to actually do my fields in slurry, certainly. Which I probably should have done a little while ago. I suppose what I can do is get a thing with narrow tires and see if it'll go on there and do a bit. Let's see what the precision farming says about the fields. I know some things like canola or soya beans, it's you fertilize it before and that's it. You can't do anything anymore with them. But the grasses, we might be able to put a bit more fertilization on them. Let's see. That's presuming that grass now works with precision farming. Of course. Jury's out on it, whether it works or not. Sometimes it does see, and sometimes it don't. It's a weird freaking mod or weird DOC. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's peculiar. Morning, Jers. How's it going, mate? How are we doing today? I don't know. Jury's out on that one. Slightly tired, maybe still. I don't know. Literally, if it weren't for the wife waking me up because she went to the toilet, I probably would have still been asleep. I don't normally set my alarm either. Normally I just wake up about 6:30, 7 o'clock and like, okay, let's go. But today, yeah, I don't know what was going on. It was just, didn't really want to get out of bed, but you know, I know a few of you go, well, why don't you go back to sleep then? Well, once I'm awake, I'm awake. That's the weird thing. Once the body goes, yeah, let's go. That's it. There's no going. No, I want another few hours. No, the body says no. Once I'm awake, I'm awake. Both cats woke you up at about 4. They're still tired. Coffee's not working. Yeah. If you've not had enough sleep, of course, like that, you know, then your body's going to reject the caffeine and stuff for its energy giving purposes. What, we'll go for a cat nap later? Yeah, don't blame you. I don't blame you. Sometimes when I wake up really, really early, sometimes say if I wake up really early and then I 5 minutes not streaming and I go and do the stream, sometimes right afterwards I disappear for like an hour and a half and just have a quick cat nap, just so I can last out the rest of the day. I mean, how he does it, you know, stream from 6:30 till 10 o'clock or 10:30 or 11 o'clock, whatever it is, during the week, and then go to work and do a full day's work till about 10 o'clock at night. I never know. I mean, literally, I would do it the other way around. You know, I would stay in bed. This is what I would do. I would stay in bed till about, if I had to get to work by 11, I'd stay in bed till about 9:30. Get up, slowly wake up, have a shower and stuff. Go to work, press the daisy. And then if you've got enough energy for the stream afterwards, you've got enough energy for the stream. Because, you know, some industries, if you're not putting 100% in energy, you know, accidents happen. Young man, we'll catch up with him later. I've spoken about it with him before, mate, and he doesn't listen. He wants to do it the way he does it. Mr. Bean Down Under, mate, how are you? The frick are you? Hope you're well, dude. Guys and girls, it's the amazing, the talented Bean Down Under. I may have just blew the top off by over complimenting him, but yeah, it's Bean. Yeah, if you love farming, you should get some Bean in your life. Hey, Bean. Debstar. Bean God. How you all doing? Good evening to you, I suppose. You can blow my top off anytime. You corny shit. Oh. So guys, my name's Mad Matt. If you've never seen me before, I do mainly simulation streaming. So I stream anything from Farm Sim like I am today, Euro Truck, American Truck, iRacing, Snow Runner, Roadcraft. Yeah, a bit of Dune every now and again. That's Dune Awakening. So yeah, lots of different bits of content around here. We try to have fun. As much fun as we can get from the streams that we do, to be fair. Bozdu, thank you very much for the disco, much appreciated. And Bingo, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated to you too. Bozdu, thank you very much for your follow, my dude. Right then, that's the contract done. Now, it won't collect the rest because it says we've not got the field thing. Now we take it back to the farm and we put it in our farm productions to make line. You are indeed. So yeah, if you need what we're doing here, this is the upcoming Ebony Island by Cavalier due to be in Mod Hub very soon. It's not quite out yet. I was part of the testing team to see if anything was broken. I love Cavalier maps. I love the closeness of some of the stuff. The only one thing I don't enjoy, and he knows it too, is how many trees he puts on a map. And I believe this one he put about 60,000 extra trees. I don't know what he does with his time to put that many trees on, but he does. Thank you for lights off. A bit delayed because you're all across the world. Oh, that didn't go over there. Hold the line. It was on there before I started, but hey, let's put that up. There we go. Hope you like blue. Well, what, the band? Well, occasionally. The color blue, yeah, it's okay. It's a bit of a code color, but hey, yeah, okay. What's your least favorite color? I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite color. I suppose if there is one, maybe baby pink. And it's only because, like, I'm a guy, I don't really associate myself with pink that often. And it's not there, don't look. It's definitely not there, so don't look for it. Miss Crazy Chris, how you doing, lady? Guys and girls, Crazy Chris is in the building. She's part of our community of streamers over at SOAG. So make sure you go over and give her a follow the next time she goes live. She's absolutely brilliant at it. You know. So we're at the farm productions, guys, and we're going to offload. It's only 800, so it'll make a bit of lime. It won't make too much. And we need to give it a wash too before we put her in the shed. This isn't exactly how this farm looks. I've changed it a bit. You do have a favorite color, trust me, and I know these things. Maybe. I don't mean you have to come in here and tell everybody. Gotta go rest my left eye to see you. Yeah, no worries, God, Bing God. We'll see you next time. Thank you for coming in with the raid. DevStar, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Getting close to that 2K ding dong. Yeah, okay, dear. Okay. You don't need to red me out. That's twice. Oh, that's a post. I'm stuck to the post, and I'm stuck to the post. Okay. Thank you. It's because I'm trying to use race pedals for farming. That's what it is. That's the wrong turn, Matt. That'd be definitely the wrong turn. You want to do that way first. There we go. Right then. I thought it was already, but that was weird. I thought you was too, Debstar. Me, I know. Thanks, Chris and Death Chaser. I know if you say don't come and watch somebody for a little while, the algorithm for Twitch tends to think you don't want to follow anymore. So it goes, nah, you're not really interested in this guy. Love you, bye. And you disappeared. Sometimes. I know, right? We don't even get to make up our own mind of what we want to, who we want to watch. I haven't done a wood contract in so long. Could do one. No time zone sucks most of the time. Uh-huh. There's a reason why we got so many pallets in there, and that's because we had to move the farm productions. We had to take everything out, and then when it came to putting stuff back in, we couldn't put some stuff back in, so it's just there. Right, one of the best jobs on the game. Oh well. I say on the game, not on the game. On this farm, one of the best jobs on money I can do. Only because they tend to be £5,000 every single time. So it's one of the most best paydays on this particular map. I don't know why some of the people walk on the road and just think it's okay. Also, a slightly annoying thing, but not so much, is this is a UK map. Why can't we have UK-based vehicles? So all the trucks, cars that you jump into are all left-hand drive instead of UK-based right-hand drive vehicles. It's slightly annoying that there's no variance. You know, it's all European side of the road. It's like it's almost like, I don't want to say this because I'm a Giants partner. It's almost like they've gone, you guys from the UK, we love you, but fuck you at the same time. As always, guys, I say it how it is, not how people like it. Right, no matter how we slice and dice this, guys, it's a 2-trip run. So I think there's 21 logs, so at least 10, and then we come back for the other lot. Because normally we leave like 6 or 8. Go. Always used the crane camera, and now with a mixture of Icon City buttons and the farm sim stick, this job is very fucking easy. Tyler, hey, how you doing? Oh, we got. Oh. Oh, that was close. We got some sticky wood. Yeah. Hold on. Let's put you around that way. Now we'll be all right. Oh, no. We get back a bit more. Yeah. Not playing ball, are you? There you go, now you are. That'll do. Go for it, Chris. Guys, some amazing shout-outs being done by Crazy Chris. Please make sure you go over and follow these guys. They're absolutely amazing people. Because she wants to, that's why. And it's like we say about farm sim, you farm how you want. Nobody can tell you you're doing it right or wrong. It's just one of those games that there's multiple ways of doing stuff. And if you do it a certain way, who's to argue? One of the great things about farm sim, you can do it your way and nobody can go, you're doing it wrong. Because you just say to them back, you're doing it your way. Same with trucking, you know. I mean, obviously, the driving's the driving, but the way you set your company up, your player up, is your way of playing the game. And again, nobody can tell you you're doing it the wrong way because it's the way you play it. There, of course, is a more efficient way of doing it, which is kind of the way I do it, but, you know, who's to say that's the best way? Oh, I got lucky there. I got to hold the line. There we go. How many we got left? Yeah, that'll do. Just give that a second or two, and then we'll take these over to the sawmill as per the contract. In terms of equipment, guys, I'm a Moser guy. I'm using the Moser R5. Bit of overkill for farm sim, but I love it. It allows me to do farming, trucking, racing, and feel all kinds of sensations that I would normally. Not with farming, of course, because there is no force feedback in farming. But the return spring kind of helps. And I'm a Moser partner as well, guys. And if you're looking for equipment, use my link and go in and see what Moser has to offer. If you're not going to be doing racing, my recommendation for you guys is to look at the R3, R5 kind of the areas, depending on how your budget is. To be fair, you don't need any, if you're only going to be doing trucking and farming, you don't really need anything above the R3. And if you are on PC and a PC only, you buy the PC only version, you save yourself another 40-50 quid. So yeah. Standard delivery 776, and that's worldwide. And also Crazy Chris has put in the team link on Twitch. I'm part of a stream team, the Son of a Glitch streamers, and there's 14 of us so far, so please click that link, go in and see who the other members are, and give them all a follow, because they're awesome people. What have I been doing today? I've only, dude, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, which I basically just woke up and got on the computer and started streaming. That is it. That's my day so far. That's literally my day so far. I've woke up. It's 9 p.m. for you, and probably for Bean and everybody else that's just come in that raid. On that raid. All right, let's go back and pick the rest of these logs up. Guys, X-Racing VTC's just come in the chat, and yeah, I'm a member of a brilliant, relaxed, chilled VTC for trucking. Yeah, please come and see what we're doing. Click the first link, download Truckspert, make yourself an account. Has to be in the VTC. Also, guys, changes are afoot, and I'm not allowed to tell you what. But it's exciting times. I can say that. Exciting times for the VTC. We were talking about some stuff for the upcoming year, and yeah, it's exciting times. Members of the VTC, if you want to know what's going on, please keep an eye on VTC chat. Everything will be posted in there once we have stuff up and running. Also, guys, keep abreast of the rules. Whenever we meet, then you never know, there may be some things that may come up for change. So please make sure you keep abreast of them. Is that the farm that I'm in? No, it's not. What a dick, I've gone in the wrong place. And X-Racing Side, that's the Discord, guys, that I'm in. Brilliant community. We're all avid gamers. We're all about the same. Well, we're all over 18. I was going to say, just about to say we're all of the same age, but we're not. We're not. I'm almost the granddad of the group. There's only about 6 or 8 members that are older than me. Ah, here we are. Before anybody takes the piss, no, I am not over 50 yet. I said a couple of years' time. Try not to crash. I'll try not to. Doesn't always work, but I'll try not to. Part of the fun, that is. Part of the fun. Did you know that if you crash in Farm Sim, it don't really cost you any damage on your truck or tractor or something? The only thing that really causes damage on your truck or tractor or anything is wear. It's a bit weird. It's wear and tear. Crashes don't hardly do a thing. Weird. Weird, right? You are the old one? No, I'm not. Mr. H is older than me. As a regular member that comes into the chats, Mr. H is older than me. By a little ways, too. I know you're trying it. It's not gonna fucking work though, because you know me, I got broad shoulders. Which is what I say, guys, you know, we like it to be nice and polite in here and stuff, but if you want to take the piss out of anybody, take the piss out of me, you know? I don't care. Really don't care. This is what my channel's all about. Bit of banter, enjoyment. You know, if anybody else takes offense out of it, that's kind of their problem, not ours. Yeah, it's just like what a lot of comedians say, guys. You know, I'm here for your entertainment. You know, I'm not here for political reasons or anything like that to offend anybody. I'm just doing a job that I like doing, and it's the thing. If you're offended by what I do, you probably shouldn't have come. Right, that's it. Two trips and we're done. Hello, dog. How you doing? What time is it? Hey, gone 8 o'clock? Gone 8 o'clock. He knows the time. What's she after? She's after one of these. Mako stick. Here. Basically a dried stick of meat. By the way, I have solved my lag problem. Uh-huh. What was it? Right, I'm lurking. No problem, Chris. You do you. Did you connect to the neighbor's internet and they got slow internet or something? I can't go into full screen. Okay, that's a bit weird. That's kind of like a download speed limit thing, that is, because that's like saying you can't watch X amount of pixels. So that's a download speed limit thing. Because what you're doing is limiting, not watching it full screen. You're limiting your pixels that you're watching, which means that you're actually using less of your download speed to watch what's going on. So, yeah, I would do a speed test on your modem at some point, because there's a minimum. If it's the same over there as it is over here, there's a minimum amount that your provider should be providing. So if your package is, say, a gig, it's normally like 750 or 800 minimum speed, and by the sounds of it, you're not getting it. If you're up at a gig speed, for you, it sounds like you're not getting it. No, it's not that the same. I can go into full screen. You can go full screen on YouTube, but just not when you're watching me. That's strange, considering I output in 1080p for YouTube. Wolves, do you have any problem watching? I know you're over there on YouTube regularly. Like laggy issues or so? It's about the farm, so I don't like doing too many of these, even though there'll probably be another one there straight away. I don't like to do too many of these in a row, even though they're the kind of the main earner for the thing. I think it's something that Twitch is fucked up. Oh, watch it on Twitch. Well, saying that, I output the red, as you know, I output the red and purple equally. So yeah, I mean, if you can full screen one and get no lag, but not the other, then it is what it is. I still think possibly it could be your end a little bit, and the reason why I say that is because I can watch other streamers full screen on my iPad, no lag at all. Or maybe it's just atmospherics in between me and you, because obviously you're New Zealand. So maybe it's just atmospherics between me and you, which it could be. I mean, we had this with Kiwi the other day. He was when the new add-on came out for TMP, he was like at 900 ping, and it's like, what? That's ridiculous. And yet, it's like we said throughout the time, there could be a lot of mitigating circumstances why you're up that high. You know, could be the game. You know, they've added a new bit on that normally adds a bit of ping, because they've probably added it and not stabilized it and stuff like that, and it happens all the time. The other thing is, it could be just, you know, atmospherics between wherever the New Zealand server is for TTS. Could be that, you know. 900 ping, yeah. The trouble is, she might be the server box for her may be, I don't know, just for instance, it may be Saudi Arabia or something, and it's a long way between you guys and Saudi Arabia, so anything atmospheric in between will fuck your ping up, and nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. I'm not saying that your box is Saudi Arabia. I mean, for us in the UK, our nearest server box is France for TMP. That's where our nearest server is, so it's not so far away. I think Aussies is 1,000 kilometers away. Like I say, because you're experiencing you guys over that way are experiencing extreme heat at the moment, that could be a factor. There's all sorts of things that can fuck your ping up. You could have too many high-powered stuff on the same circuit as your modem and fuck your ping up. Just the way it goes. So That's potatoes. I haven't got a red beet planter. Weeding. It's a nice, easy job. Really, it feels the same temp. Like I say, I know. Obviously Australia's just gone through that heat wave, and you guys are not too far away. You know, it might be affecting you guys as well. I mean, last week I think down in the simulations came in and said it's 40 degrees this week. 40 fucking degrees Celsius. Holy crap. Us guys in the UK would freaking melt at 40 degrees. I mean, it has been a couple of summers ago. I think it went up to about 36 over here, and we were all like, no, this is too hot. Stay in. I mean, they were on the weather report, they were giving out, stay in, shut your windows, shut your curtains, do everything you can. You know, when it was like 36 degrees. Oh, I didn't even pick that contract. Might if I activate it, mightn't it? So to get into that one, 72, easiest way. Oh, just go up from the farm, just go straight up. And I think we go up to 73 and in. We normally get to 30 degrees. Okay. Yeah, see, even 30 degrees for the UK would be hot. You know, mid to late 20s is hot for us. We don't normally get that high. You know, our average temperature is like 16 degrees, something like that. But average for the whole year is about 16 degrees. At 16 degrees, most of us, if we're not really doing anything that we've got to wear like jeans or trousers for, we'll just go out in a pair of shorts. It's not too bad, but with New Zealand feels like 40. Oh, my first coffee of the day, that is. Jesus, Tyler, I've just done it, dude. Jeez, can't you see? Alright, so I think it's 73 and in. So just about where these trees are on my left. So it's this field right in front of us. Need to go to bed soon. I have work early in the morning. Well, you have a great sleep, and hopefully you'll wake up on time to do your job, mate. So we'll catch you next time. Can you see the weeds on this field? Not really. It's another one of those fields that we've got disappearing weeds. Wish we had them in real life. Wouldn't have to fucking pick them then. Disappearing weeds. Oh, about 10. Okay. Oh, I thought you said when you're going to bed. I thought you were actually going to bed. Oh, you normally you don't mention that you're going to go till you virtually go. I say you, anybody. You know, if I'm watching something, I don't go, oh, I'm going to go to bed in an hour. We say we're going to bed, we're actually going to disappear. It's like being in the pub with your mates and you go, I'm going to go. Hopefully, not yet. No, I'm going to go. See you later, but not yet. They'll be like, what the fuck? Talking about it. That's what confused me. Yeah, I get very easily confused. You know this. Yeah, I do still have the small weeder. I didn't know whether to sell it or not and just keep the hoe, but I didn't know whether there were some weeds that this thing could do that the hoe couldn't do. It turns out there is. Just want to do that one while we're here. That's that one I really wanted to do. At least I've done the small one the other side now. If this was my field, yeah, I'd have probably done it inside. I would have probably done the ups and downs and then made sure I was on the gate to go out. So I'm not impacting the ground too much. But since it's on a contract field, get the contract done. Yep, in this playthrough, we're not using any cheaty stuff. To be honest, the map the map came with sort of certain rules which I agreed to adhere to because every so often I like to challenge myself. And in this particular challenge, we're going off a set of rules that Cavalier Roy came up with himself. And within that is, yeah, I am not allowed to use any cheaty stuff whatsoever. So no speed harvesting, no filling your trailer up over a certain amount because you've got a trailer fill thing is on as well. I can only use certain mods and DOCs. So I can use all the anything that's come out from Giants themselves. So I can use all the DLCs. I can use all of the Giants official mods, which aren't brilliant. I mean, some are okay, but you know, there's a few of them that aren't brilliant, and I wouldn't use. But yeah, in terms of using, say, Obertana's Lizard Pack, that's a no. The Colossus Pack, that's a no. Normally two of my favorite mods. For different reasons. Obertana's mod, I normally use that for the small water container. You know, you could get, is it 200,000 liter water Bowser? And yeah, it's small and it's easy to tow. But yeah, can't use that. No, let's take this back to farm, put it away. At the moment, guys, it's 7 degrees. It says the outside temperature is, and it's fairly cloudy. It's kind of like a cold day. Well, coldish day anyway. So we can get a couple of dual jobs in, and then we'll have to skip the day, skip to tomorrow. Getting closer to that August date where we can get rid of the two ponds in there like I want to, and we'll put some vehicle sheds in. We'll flatten out again, put some vehicle sheds in, and then we'll see if we can get a few more things to harvest with. Show you a few more different bits of kit. Did you know that the brain is now... that the brain of a koala is actually smooth? No, I didn't know that. That's a bit of useless information that I didn't really want to know about. But hey, it is what it is. Should have probably washed this, but I like a bit of dirt on my equipment. Shows that it's been used. I mean, yeah, next time I use this, it'll be clean. Same with the whatever's beside me, cultivator probably. Yeah, cultivator. Same with the cultivator. Next time I use that, it'll be cleaned. In fact, we're about to jump on the cultivator, so. To do that job there. Right. Love the Stratter for that. The fact that you can swing it round and drive the thing forward as if you're driving forward. You know, you're not just turning yourself around by the camera and doing the opposites. You're actually driving forwards. And if anybody's struggling with reversing on this game, considering using like a Votra or we'll say one of the new Mercedes tractors that they're a little bit slow, to be fair, and lacking a bit of power. The gearbox is a little bit clunky, a little bit slow to react as well with going forwards and backwards. But it's very similar in you can do a shift B and your seat turns around. I am considering buying the Macdon. Why? 25% extra yield. This is all about money, peoples. This playthrough is all about how much money can I make, how much can I spend, and get the stuff that I need. You know, we're not talking about just doing it for the sake of doing it. We're trying, end of the day, we're trying to make some money. That's the premise of this game. Survival and money. And trying to get to a certain amount. So the game trigger is once I get to 1 million in the green. Because at the moment we're like 600,000 in the black. Still. So yeah, 1 million in the green. Plus, I have to buy every single bit of equipment that's on the contract list that I don't have. So if there's a job on the contract list I don't have the equipment for, I gotta buy it. And in that way, I think it's slightly harder than just doing a money end. So say, I don't know, 5 million, 10 million in the green. And I think it's harder than that because you once you get to a certain point, all you're really doing is you're only collecting money. So from now on, say if I was doing that end, all I would need to do is just keep doing like I am and collect money. And I think that's very easy, even though obviously earning the money is kind of hard. So it's kind of just a grind. I think having to buy all the equipment is slightly harder because you're always thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not quite near the end of the game yet. I need to buy this. That's my way of looking at it anyway. You guys from across the world, if you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed or do whatever you need to do after coming in with Bean. Once again, thank you for being down under for the raid. Much appreciated, my dude. And we'll try and return the favor at some point, although, it'll probably have to be on one of my afternoony streams when I catch you just coming on. Because that's my normal time. Normally I'm not on in the morning, but on a Sunday and Monday I am. Because one of our other streamers that we got with the community doesn't stream on a Monday, Sunday and Monday. Which reminds me, later I've got to put the music for Monday's Guest of the Year into the auto playlist on my music gear. Just a bit. Got it now. Guys, in about half an hour, we should have DJ Pat on doing Awesome 80s, followed by Mark doing 90s, and then the year 2000s. So make sure you stay tuned to Simulator Radio. And of course, middays, Big Top 30 by Cool Kid, which is the 30 most top played songs from SR presenters during the course of the last week. And there is a very good reason why I know all that, because I am a presenter for Simulator Radio. Not only that, I'm a partner streamer with Simulator Radio as well, so it's kind of twofold. Guys, Simulator Radio are looking for more partner streamers. Just put in an application to them via, I think, the webpage, simulatorradio.com. And basically, the benefit of it is that if there is a live presenter on, part of our rules for the presenters is we shout you out, which may give you some more viewers, it may not, just the thing. And vice versa, you might get us more listeners. So, it's kind of, I scratch your back and you throw the dog a bone. If you want to know what music we play all kinds of music. A lot of the presenters have got their own libraries of music, and some play different than others. I mean, I'm more kind of anything between 60s and say the early 2000s sort of person. I'll play virtually anything as long as I got it between that era. There's like DJ Pat, when he comes on in a minute, will just do 80s, unless like last week he did Mark's 90s show and did very well at it. But normally, he only does an 80s show. You've got Shalapinks who does like trancey club music for his shows all the time. So yeah, you have Mello who plays some weird stuff. Sorry, Mello, I didn't just think it is my opinion, dude. Yeah, you play some weird shit. I mean, he'll play anything from like country to like grunge, and it's like, what? A weird combination of music that you wouldn't think would fit together, but it does somehow. But guys, if you did want to give something towards the channel, just be assured that I do not pocket any of your money at all, or me. Every penny I get goes back into the stream somehow, whether it be for giveaways, whether it be for games, DLCs, upgrades. It all goes back into what I do. I do not pocket any of it for me. I mean, some of you think, oh yeah, but the upgrades are for you. Yeah, but it's to bring you the quality of show I want to bring you. So it's kind of, that one works both ways. And if I do a tech upgrade, you guys don't pay for all of it. Never do. I always pay for at least half out of my own pocket. You should go to New Zealand for a holiday one year. One problem with that, I don't do planes. I lie. I do planes, but I don't do very long trips. I don't do very well long plane trips. And coming over to New Zealand is like, I don't know, 20 hours or some shit for me. Where's that? And that 65 is there. 174. So hang on a minute. 65 is 65 is there. So 174 is there. So they're right by each other, really. Good. Go do them both while we're out. Yeah, so from where we are, we could go up this lane up there and turn by 70. That will get us near 1. And then when we come back, we can watch track that and the cultivator. It is true. You nearly do not have the. You nearly do not have the roadworks. Roadworks, dude. To get to New Zealand, I need to use a plane. I need to fly. Driving it would be like days and days and days to get there. I'd have to go to Europe, and then probably the fastest way is to go to fucking China or something, and then boat from there. Okay, mate, I'm off night. Down under. You have a good sleep, buddy. So yeah, flights are about 20 hours to get here. I think it's a stopover in Dubai, I think. No, you need roads. We have roads in the UK. We have big roads in the UK. They're called motorways. We have many of them. And roads came to the UK, when the Romans conquered us. What we now know as a road, they came in there like the 1800s, when the Romans conquered. Dicky fucker, we need roads. Look, I didn't take the piss out of you and where you're from. I mean, I could take the piss very easy about where you're from. But I'm not going to. I'm not that sort of person. I am, but I just don't want to do it this morning. What is the chance to come across roadworks? Oh, why did you say that? Fucking all the time, mate. The UK government, what they do, same with kind of most governments. I don't like talking about politics, but this kind of annoys me. So we're going to for like 2 seconds because you touched across roadworks. So what they do is every year they put a pot of money aside to one side, and they go, right, we need to do X amount of road improvements, and this is the pot for it. But what they do is they keep that pot of money all year. And then all of a sudden they go, fuck, we got this pot of money to do roadworks with. What should we do with it? Oh, we know. We'll stick a load of roadworks everywhere. You know, we ain't got enough workmen to do the fucking work, but we'll stick the roadworks everywhere to say that we're going to do the improvements. And they do it completely at the wrong times of year. So they'll do it in peak tourist season or some shit, which fucks everybody over. So yeah, we get roadworks. We get lots of roadworks. In fact, sometimes we get too many fucking roadworks because the governing body of the country or the county ain't got a fucking clue. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because we don't do politics. It's all year round in New Zealand. That's because you get some nice weather. If you had, say, a couple of months guaranteed of shit weather, you wouldn't have any roadworks for those times of the year. Yeah, I don't have to get it all. It's only a contract. It's only a contract. I don't need to get it all. Just got to get a certain amount. I was watching this weird film the other night, and I don't know what it was called. I said the other night, yesterday afternoon. It had Jackie Chan in it, and was it Pierce Brosnan? And it was about kind of about the IRA, and it was weird. In fact, I didn't watch the end because it was so strange. I mean, the basics of it, Jackie Chan was playing this aggrieved father of his daughter who got killed in a bombing that the IRA was supposedly done in London. And yeah, like I say, Jackie Chan plays an aggrieving father who wants to get payback on whoever did it. Not the association, but kind of whoever ordered it and stuff like that. And yeah, and he sort of tries to make the real IRA expose this kind of fake IRA organization into telling him who was really doing it. But in like the way he does it, it's a bit weird. Well, to be honest, mate, if you'd have made sense with your messages in the first place, it wouldn't have gone around the mulberry bush to fucking talk about in the first place. You know? You talking, you know, when you're talking code, how the fuck do you think I can fucking defer it? Now your brain is slow. My brain is slow. You're talking half a sentence and expect me to guess the rest. And you think my brain is slow. Okay. That's like trying to tell me a story like Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jack's dead, and that's the end. You can guess the rest about what happened. You know, you missed out the middle part of what you were trying to ask me. And you say my brain is slow. No, I just didn't get the full question to answer properly. Nothing to do with brain is slow. If I don't have the full question, how do you expect me to answer properly? Just saying. Well, of course I win. When explained properly, I can answer properly. If you don't explain properly about what you want to know, how can I expect to answer properly? I can't, can I? You know, that would be just like saying, you know, about something about maybe a sport and this team against that team, but not giving you the context of what year, what venue, and shit like that, and expect you to guess the result. You can't. It's you know, there's not enough information to form the answer. Anyways, weather's nice. Whoop, didn't even do that. I just leant on a button because I'm palming the steering wheel. Palming the steering wheel. Sometimes it's what you do in real life to turn the wheel really quickly and really smoothly. So instead of gripping like this, you're angry-fied, you kind of palm the steering wheel and you can turn the steering wheel really quick and really smooth. Instructors in the police don't like you to do it because you've not, well, they say you've not really got full control of your steering wheel. I disagree. Because you've put weight on your palm, you have got control. And if anything happens, you're quickly to react because you just do that and you've grabbed it. For me, it's thick black outside. Well, of course. If you're on about rugby, they're not really the best anymore, are they? Just saying. Got some bailing to do for nearly £2,000. Round bows, nice. Which way would it get out of here? Left by 55, then we should be able to head straight down to 18. And we gotta wash this. Over there. Unless you mean like an Aussie rules team or some shit. if you're on about rugby, national rugby teams, they're not really the best anymore. To be honest, they sort of went downhill after, who is it, retired? Jonah Lumu? I might have got the pronunciation of his name wrong. But they seem to go downhill slightly after that. I mean, they're still up there, top 10, but they're not as good as they used to be. In fact, it's a pretty much like an even game now between the top 6 or 8 countries. And any of them, any time of year, could win if they use the right tactics. They're still up there. They're just not dominating like they used to. You know. Same with England. England used to be up there, and occasionally they dominate. But you know, now they're mediocre for a little bit. Australia's up there, but they're not dominating at all anymore. And that's very even game. So we might be able to get back, get that round bailing job activated, get the round bailer out, go and do it. And then it'll be probably dark, so we'll probably have to go to sleep. I mean, we could work till midnight. That's part of the rules. If I'm on my Todd, we can work till midnight. I don't like farming in the dark, to be fair. Not only is some of the jobs a little bit harder in the dark, you guys can't really see what I'm up to. Hello, Nuts. How are you, mate? Guys and girls, it's Fat Nuts 14. He's part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the stream team. Events manager for the VTC. So if you're part of another VTC, guys, and you're having a big event, and you would like us to participate, please give Fat Nuts a DM. And we'll see whether we can send some drivers and be part of your event. No dick pics, please? Yeah, right, whatever. Whatever, Nuts. Whatever, mate. There we go, she's clean. Oh, mate, yeah, not too bad. I nearly didn't wake up this morning, mate. I was literally enjoying my slumber, and then all of a sudden the wife woke up to go to the toilet. I happened to roll over and look at the clock and thought, you know, I should really get my ass out of bed. Farming's going all right, mate. Farming's going all right. In a way, I just wish I had some people to farm with. But farming this early in the morning, of course, not always everybody is awake. And, you know, I'm farming on a farmyard that's not out to Mod Hub yet. So, yeah. So I have to pick and choose, and I have to ask Roy for permissions of who I give the farm to. And then when I do that, I've got to, you know, tell the people that are helping me about certain rules that they got to adhere to as well. But in terms of jobs on the farm, I think it's going quite well. We'll probably get one more job in before it turns pitch black dark. 218 again. We were actually having a good night's sleep. But I still so tired. Yeah. Fibro's kicking your ass the last few days. You know, you actually woke up, got out of bed, thought I'll do some gaming today, and then by the time you got on the computer and started doing some stuff, the Fibro was like, "Fuck you! You're not doing shit. Love you, bye." I would play if my computer did not break and have the game. Well, that's a good thing. Hey, Emo, how you doing? Okay, if there is one. If there isn't, you just play the card without asking me to do a thing. We'll check the contract list basically, but yeah. What's up, fuckers? What's up, buddy? You're right. Can I get this car before the next car comes? No, that's the answer. Not bad. Aye, not bad either. Here's what it is. I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. That just ruins the fun. Okay. Well, you are bad? What? What? I know I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. No, put it that way. See, the wife's like, yep. Oh, baby, yes. Fatness was like, no, I can't hear this. No. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, it's happened, mate. It's happened. In our youth, it happened once or twice, where I was streaming and she went, "Do you want some?" I was like, "Love you, bye, people. See you later." We gave it up years ago. No, we didn't give it up. I still try and get it, but you just tell me to fuck off now. So, you know, it's the way it is. So, when we're not doing our own farm stuff, guys, this is pretty much the standard day for me on the farm. Just to break through as many contracts as I can get through, making as much money as I can do. I mean, obviously, I'm not maxing out the money because I could probably go from wood transport to wood transport to wood transport, maximizing as much money as I can. And to be honest, when I play offline, that's basically what I do. I basically just go wood transport as many times as I can, and forget about everything else because it's the max profit. 5,000 a time. You know, can't really afford to turn that down. I didn't say anything about sex. I'm gonna give him a good spanking. Well, it's kind of like sex sometimes. You know what I mean? You don't get sex for being a bad boy. Who says? Who says? Probably you, since you're the one the other end. So this is the quick baler. This is a official Giants mod, which is why I can use it. But yeah, here's D2 pack, guys. So let's turn that on. Guys, if you want to get your favorite 80s song on exclamation SR dash request, follow my title and artist must be an 80s tune. DJ Pat is now live. One of my favorite shows of the week, including my own. Right, gonna go to bed. Night, Tyler. You have a good one, dude. Totally. You don't need to do that. You can do it directly from the chat, guys. Like I say, exclamation SR dash request. Follow my title and artist and get your favorite 80s song on. Guys, don't forget, if you're using the Lumia redeems, which you can do, you were also trying to save the Lumia points to the to December. And yeah, the one with the most points in December will get whatever the thing is of whatever the pot is of money I've kept back for you guys. At the moment, I think Big Jim is in the lead by about 50,000, something like that. And don't forget, guys, you can gamble. Lots of ways you can gamble. Your Lumia credits. You can do the slots. You can do roulette. You can duel another player. You can gamble, but the gamble can't be a percentage. It's got to be a specific points value to up to 50,000. So basically, you can do that's slots. Oh, I thought I had 3 of a kind then. Oh man, I thought I had 3 of a kind then. It was only a pair. You can do that for roulette. Just like playing the real game. Lost there, or gamble. What did I do? I won there, so I doubled my money. And then there's duel, exclamation duel. I think it's player's name, and then that's right, I'm heading out the road. Player's name, and then the amount up to 50,000 again. Like I say, at the moment, I think Big Jim's in the lead. There is many ways of getting more points, guys. Chatting in chat is one of them. Just being an active person in chat, no matter what it is. Being the first chatter in the morning, you get bonus points for that. Following the channel, subbing to the channel, bonus points for either one of them. Gift subs, you get bonus points for gifting. Lots and lots of ways of getting points. With these new headset, with this new headset on, it's not new now, but this is a newer headset on that I've got, that the redeems are super duper loud. Super loud. I mean, louder than they were with the earpiece ones in. And it's because obviously the driver of the earphone is a lot bigger. And the clarity of sound is so much better than the earpiece ones. And when that bass kicks in for the skeleton one, it's like really does kick. Right, let's put this away. Let's skip to tomorrow, and we'll see what else we got. Stone picking. No, it's rock removal in it. Rock removal. I don't know whether that's going to come up, but if it is, it is. If it don't, then you've wasted a card. To be fair, I've not seen a rock removal contract yet. Don't think they're part of this map. I don't know whether they are or they ain't. I'll have to ask Roy about it, but I've not seen one yet. I'm just going to put this there, turn off the lights, and we'll go skip the day. Start work at 7, so 6:30. So let's look for, see if we got rock removal. Oh, we won't be able to do rock removal anyway, but that's even if it was there. We've not got the equipment for rock removal. I suppose we could stone pick instead for you, if they're there. Yeah, we've not got the equipment for rock removal, and we're not allowed to borrow it. But I've not seen a rock removal at all. But we can stone pick. We can do that instead. Oh, nice weeding contract. Yes, boy. Right, let me just stick a guy over on that one, and then we'll do the rock. We'll do stone pick instead of rock removal. Yeah, I've not seen a rock removal contract. But like I say, we'll stone pick instead. Right, let's accept that. I know this isn't the stone pick one, but I'm just going to put the AI on this so I can use the AI. Mind you, we can't start them up. We can set them up. Oh, hello. We can set them up, but we can't. Yeah, we're not done too far. There we go. We can't start them off till 7. Oh shit, that's the wrong way, Matt. That's the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong freaking way. Nuts, you still there, mate? I guess he's been played his card and fucked off. All right, we're just going to leave you here. Just going to leave you there a second. We'll go back to the farm, get another one. And then we'll pick up the stone picker. And that's what we'll do instead for nuts, because we've not got rock removal. Roy, if you're watching this, no rock removal on this map. May want to look into it. Not that I've noticed anyway. I've not had any contracts for it. We've still got like 10 minutes to go. So before we can start any work. So what we'll do is, after we take this up to the field that we've got a stone pick on, to be honest, we need to get a trailer up there as well. So we're going to have to grab a trailer and bring it up to the field. It's a pretty big field, this one. To be honest, I could start this dude, and grab the trailer on my own, and then take the trailer up. That seems like a plan. That seems like a plan. Also, sometime today, guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit more practice on Mount Panorama. I'm not going to wait till Linda opens up her session. I'm going to do one on my own, and just see if I can do a stint in kind of light rain. Or some kind of rain anyway. Because the last 3 years that the 12-hour of Mount Panorama's been on, it's rained every year. Rained every time. And it must be like the kind of year that it is. So, right, we've still got a few minutes, so let's just... I think I can set this thing up on the trailer. Oh, before 7... Oh, no. Oh, before 7 o'clock comes. In game. 3 minutes. I mean, if I can do the stone picker myself... it's wrong fucking trailer, Matt. Wrong trailer. Wrong trailer. Dumbass. Wrong trailer. The stones won't go into this one, Matt. Right, 7 o'clock, 2. Right, let's get this done. Right, so put you on auto. Put you on auto. Go back and we'll grab the trailer. Stone trailers up here. Yeah, I didn't have enough sheds, so I just stuck it up here out of the way. I like that truck. I just don't like how long the wheelbase is for the trailer. I think it could be a lot tighter to the truck. Is what it is. Again, I'm not allowed to use modded trucks, so I don't think I can use the agri truck. I mean, there's trucks in the game I possibly could have used. That one just was in the market. You know what I mean? I was in the market for a truck, and it was there. And so I was like, yep, I'm going to have that. Like I say, I'm going to take 2 of those ponds away in August. That'll give me some more room on there. And we'll flatten it back out and put some vehicle sheds in. And then we'll stick some of the bigger stuff over there, like, you know, maybe we'll stick the combine over there and that. He's stuck. What a dick. Oh my god. Just get around that dude. There we go. Right. Watch this, I'll get in it, I'll switch the thing off, it'll move forward, and it'll be fine. But this, for some reason, these AIs just want to go all the way fucking back, and it's stupid. Right, switch off. And I'll switch it back on. And I'll move forward in a minute, and it'll be alright. Oh, Phil. There we go. Fine. Stupid, isn't it? Absolutely stupid. The fact that the AI backs up so far because it doesn't sense that it's in the field, and yet when you get in it, you can back right up to the hedge and start going again and get it all. But because it senses it's not quite there, it's like, no, I want to go back further. Not just this filter, not just this map either, guys, that does it too. Anything with like close edges to your edge of your field, it just wants to back up that little bit too far with some implements, and then it gets stuck in the hedge. And as always, guys, we'll be going for a break in a second, as we normally do on a Sunday about this time of day. We're going to freshen up and have a quick bio, and then we'll be right back. We'll just get this field done first, and then we'll go do that. In the meantime, when we go for that break, we'll be doing words on stream. Thanks to Kev and Crazy Skull Man for buying Stream Leaks cards this week. Resets. The last day for this week's giveaway is Monday. Tuesday restarts again, where you guys have to purchase before the giveaways can happen. You guys on YouTube, when we start playing words on stream, you can play as well. Basically, you use the QR code, it'll ask you to log into Twitch, and boom, you just guess the words from there. So the premise of the game is we have to get over level 3 for the giveaway to be active, and anybody that scores over 100 then gets the ability to win some Stream Each cards if you come like second or third. If there's more than like 6 people playing, there could be more than one winner at the 100. But to be honest, anybody that gets over 100 gets a pack. So yeah, it's a thing. Hey, Quiet, how you doing, buddy? You good today? Hopefully so. Coming at those trailers, so as we're passing this time, what we'll do is we'll make a quick pit stop and then offload. Not too bad. Good, good. Glad to hear it, dude. Boosh. Right, let's get back on it. So we got some guy doing some weeding first. I'm doing the stone picking out with the trailer, very close to the farm. We've got nothing to do of our own at the moment till 1st of May. So that's a good thing. I say it's a good thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing all in one go, because obviously whenever we're doing our own stuff, it can earn us more money than doing contract work. I mean, for instance, the next field we got, I think, is a canola field. And to be honest, we got two choices what we can do with the canola. We can either put it into the production just to the right of us to make canola oil, to make fish food, or we could sell it and make some money. At the moment, I'm trying to go half and half. So half towards the canola oil, half towards selling it. That way we get a little bit of money back from doing the harvest, and we're trying to make the canola oil as well. So we kind of get the double fold of the benefit of doing it. I mean, like I say, I don't know whether the fish thing is going to work as a profit thing. I really don't. And like I said before, I don't know how much of the ingredients it takes to make your different parts of the system. So to make fish food, it's I'm using canola, soya, and flour. So that means some kind of grain. I'm using wheat, which is the cheapest. Obviously canola for canola oil, and then there's this soya bean. And I don't know how much of each of them it takes to make your pallet of fish food. And then of course fish food you put into the other place to make your young fish. And then you need fish food and your young fish to make your adult fish. But the trouble is, after you've done all that, there's still only worth on medium game. They're still only worth like 3,000. So I don't know whether it's actually worth doing. You know, because canola's worth over 1,000 per 1,000 liters. Soybeans is worth over 1,000 per 1,000 liters. And like I say, the fish when they're done is only 3,000. It's a long process for 3,000. 3,000. I think it's not worth it. That's my idea. I think it's not worth it. I like I say, I don't know when it goes into the thing what it takes, you know, or I don't know how. To be honest, I didn't look. I don't know how much flour it takes to make a pallet of flour, or how much wheat it takes to make a pallet of flour. It could be 1,000 for 1,000. See, I don't know. And then I don't know the ingredient quantities to make your fish food. If it's taking like 1,000 of each, squashing it all together and putting out 1,000-liter pallet of fish food, that's sort of 3,000 liters of product into a 1,000-liter pallet. That's not fair. Like I say, I don't know what the quantities are to make what you're getting. I'm hoping it's a third of each. That's what I'm hoping for, and then it's kind of worth it. You know, you're only putting 1,000 of this, 300 of this in, or 300 of that in to make your 1,000 liters for fish food. Then it's worth it, because it means you're only really using 1,000 combined to make your fish food, which is, it's not great, but it's okay. You know, it's not great, but it's okay. You can sort of live with the difference between, and still maybe make a little bit of money. Like I said, I thought I'd try it and see, and if it didn't work out, we could get rid of it. I mean, it's almost been, well, it has been over a year in the making to try and set that up already. You know, purchasing the land, putting the stuff on the land, getting enough crop in to actually do stuff. It's been like, it's nearly been a year in the making of trying to do it. And we're just starting to put the fish food together now. So hopefully we can see some returns pretty soon. Hopefully by May we should have some pallets out of there anyways, which would be nice. And then it's just a case of waiting for the fish feed to come back out so we can put some in the ponds, and these two ponds here probably. Unless I do one pond here and one pond the other side just to break it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. It's puzzling. The sort of thing I don't have to worry about on community farms. You know, I'm basically on a community farm as a farm hand. I don't need to worry about the strategy of anything. Whereas on these Zero to Hero Challenge ones, I got to strategize and everything for what needs to be done. And to be honest, Quiet, one of the guys who's got this map, has really been a massive, massive help on as much as I've been able to do. You know, he comes on, good couple hours, does a shit ton of jobs, which then we can spend the profit for them on other stuff. Like I say, August, we can over that area around, get rid of a couple of ponds, because 4 ponds is too much. I realise that now. Judging by how much we're producing, it's too much. Hayes, the ginger one, good morning. How are we doing? Good morning to you, sir, as well. If you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Hello, baby. What do you want? You've had everything, dear. You're not going to have any more? Nope. Bye-bye. Love you. Talking to me dog. Every morning she gets a dental stick and a smacko. And every time, about this time, she comes back going, any more? Nope. You've had everything. There's a dental stick when I first wake up. Think I better make the coffee. And then she has her smacko basically about 8 o'clock. And then if she wants any more, no. Go away. Oh, that's a great scene, this is. I haven't worked this for a little while. I think that's the right line. Yeah. Did that blind. This is the side that the trailer's on. Yeah, we won't take any chances. We'll empty out before we go up this last line. Although 96%. Might better fit it all in. Whoa, whoa. Let's have a go. We might have fit it all in. We got 82% in there. Because it won't let us do all the field. Yep, there we go. Weeder's almost done as well. Hope to be back when you're next on here. Just need... But yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Not to worry. Dude, like we said in the chat the other day, you don't need to explain it in my live chat, but you explained it quite well in the other chat the other day. If you need time away, you need time away. It's just the way it goes, you know? IRO comes first. If you need time away to sort yourself out, then that's what it is, you know? If you want to chat to anybody, there's lots of people that will say our DMs are open, me included, and you know we'll listen to you. We'll listen to your stuff, and hopefully maybe offer you some, I don't know, inspiration, advice, whatever you want. Just shut up if you want us to do that and just listen. There's no pressure, mate. No pressure on you coming and doing stuff. You know, if you want to come and do some farming, come and do some farming. If you don't, you want time away, you want time away. It's just what it is. Not a problem. I can chat with you through DMs, lol. You got your own set of problems. Yeah, see, even my wife, you know, says that, you know, she'll chat with you through DM. There you go. Like I say, there's many other people in the community that will do the same, dude. You don't need to, you know. I know some people that their way of dealing with certain stuff is to shut everybody out and try and deal with them themselves. All we're saying is, you really don't fucking need to. You know, you really, really don't need to. And as they say, although we may not be able to help too much, a problem shared is a problem halved, isn't it? So, you know, it's just what it is. You know, sometimes just speaking about your problem may, I don't know, get rid of a little bit of the issue for you. Pop it up. If I chat through DMs, you might not get mad with me. Oh, my DMs, okay. Right. We got to get everybody back now and decide what we're doing next. So we got 5,500 litres of stones. That'll make some lime for us, won't it? With the 5,000 that we did the last time. We did that contract because we didn't have a rock removal contract. Like I say, Roy, if you're watching this in the replay, and I know a lot of the times you do watch this while you're doing other stuff on G and stuff, rock removal contracts, there doesn't seem to be any. So in that aspect, it might get sent back to Roy. There you go. Crazy Chris's DMs are open as well if you need to chat or rant or whatever. Told you, there's lots of us in the community that do it for a lot of people. And whatever you say, it doesn't go anywhere else. You want to rant about somebody that's pissing you off, you can do that too. There you go. Fat Nuts' DMs is open as well. So yeah, you don't need to be be recluse, as they say. You can. Problem shared is a problem halved. Thinking about putting a shed up here for these implements, but it's finding a shed that would go in there and be able to put stuff in there. Thanks everyone, means the world. I'll be with PC later. Just need to wake up and need coffee. Yeah, no worries, dude. Take your time. Take your time, buddy. Like I say, some of the games we play are just chill out. And that's how we use a lot of the games. You know, we just chill out. There's no stress. Where's the way out? This corner? No, not that corner. Oh, it's this corner over here, isn't it? No. What the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Found it. Daughter just rang to say I'm going to be a granddad. GG's, man. Congratulations. There goes all your money. Fucking GG's. Congratulations. Do you know the great thing about being a granddad? I can say this from experience because I'm a granddad to 3. The great thing about being a granddad, you know, when you had your own kids and you can't really get rid of them because they're your own kids, as a granddad you can. So when you get fed up with them, you go, here, have your fucking son or daughter back. And when they go, well, no, you're supposed to be that. No, I'm the granddad. I'm not the dad. Here. And you get to spoil and rotten, and there's fuck all the father or mother can do about it. Yeah, she just may ask you to babysit. Oh, guaranteed. The babysitting's guaranteed, mate. All right. Let's get them jobs in. Right. Before we do anything else, guys, after Mavic finishes, morning. Yeah, yeah. So I'm waiting for this to finish. Finish it. Anyways, guys, we're going to go and have a mini break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. But quick bio and a freshen up of the old coffee. And yeah, don't forget, if you get over level 3, the one with the most points gets some stream news packs. If you get over 100, you also get some stream news packs. We'll see you in 2 minutes.